I wanted to share with you all something which is going to be really useful for all of you. Many of you were asking me about question answers, workbook answers, right? So I thought of giving you a solution to the problem so that you can prepare your examination with a lot of efficiency. So basically today's video is about a review, and I'm going to give you a complete detailed analysis of this book, which is from Aman Publications, and they have come up with this book, and it is for Treasure Chest, where you have question answers of all the poems and short stories for ICSE grade 9. How you can use this book, which is going to be really useful for all of you, that's what I'm going to discuss now. Now, for example, let's take the first poem, The Night Mail. Alright, now if you really want to prepare this poem, of course you have the explanation of this poem on my channel, so first you listen to that, and then there's a lot of learning materials which have been provided, like for example about the poet, summary, line by line explanation, and so on and so forth. Once you have gone through all the learning materials, now how are you sure that you can answer the questions? So for that, you have to go and solve the MCQs. Now you know that as per the ICSE pattern, MCQs are also very important. Now most of the guidebooks you will find around 10 to 12 MCQs, but in this book actually I have just seen that they have given almost 50 to 60 MCQs, so you are getting loads of practice. Once the MCQs are done, now it's time for you to check out the subjective questions. So what are subjective questions? You know, like reference to the context. For every poem that you learn, or even from short stories, passages will be given, and based on the passage you have question answers. So here also, you know, there are plenty of subjective questions which are really thought-provoking. So, you know, where you really need to critically analyze, because this is literature. As I always tell when I explain to you the poems and short stories, literature is mainly your analytical skills, how you can analyze a lesson, how you can understand the theme of the lesson. So with these subjective questions, you're going to get loads of practice for that. And trust me, what I feel is, as a student or even as a teacher, if you're looking for resources, you don't need to hunt for answers on Google, because it really wastes your time, where you're literally trying to go for references and see which reference works for you the best. So for all that, I feel that this can be the smartest and in fact quite efficient way to go with your exam preparation. Now for the workbook questions, what I would suggest is, don't check the answer key immediately. Now the answer key has also been provided at the end of the book. You have all the answers provided, but as a student, please don't do that. First you solve the questions. That is only when you can evaluate and assess yourself, that how well have you understood the lesson, or how well have you prepared for your exams. And finally, I think when you are done with all the lessons and the points before your exams, it's time for you to go with the sample paper. So at the end also, some sample papers are provided, and even the answer you can scan and get the answers. So my dear students, I think this way of preparation is quite holistic. Now in grade 9, you have plenty of subjects, you have a lot of things to be covered, which is going to take away a lot of time. So right now you need to go for something which is efficient and I think really smarter than any other way to go with your exam preparation. Yeah, so that's the review which I wanted to share with you all today. And if you have any queries, please get back to me. I'll be glad to answer all your queries. And if you want this book, I've also shared the link in the description box. Thank you for watching the video. And if you think that my videos are helpful, you're getting line by line explanation of Julius Caesar, poems and short stories from Treasure Chest, please do subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification so that you don't miss out the uploads. In this way, even I will be able to reach out to the wider audience. And sometimes the topics can be a little complex for many. So try to help your friends also by sharing the videos. Alright, so that's all for today, and have a beautiful, beautiful day ahead. Goodbye.